Hello everybody, and welcome to the Cornell campus, and welcome to this hawk, whoever this hawk is. It looks kind of like Big Red, but I'm not sure. Might not be. Pretty pretty. That I do know. Oops, sorry. So where is this beautiful hawk? The hawk is on Martha Van Rensselaer Hall. And I'm now going to tune in and see if you guys are all up and running. Looks like we're live. So again, I believe, I may be wrong, but I believe this is Big Red. I'm not sure if I could get a better look from anywhere over there. It's possible. Where this is, it looks like something is within view, something of interest. Might not be any prey. Hi, cutie. But something is of interest. I don't know if there's another hawk around. I mean, you know, if this is just looked like something had this hawk's attention. And I think I'm going to try to see if I can find another angle from which to see this beautiful hawk. Again, we're on the Cornell campus, and we're looking at the top of Martha Van Rensselaer Hall. Not outside of Big Red and Arthur's territory, not at all. Very much within it. So let's. I'm going to leave everything. Well, you know, I'm going to change camera. And while I'm at it, I'm looking around to see if maybe, by any chance, somebody else is nearby. It's very possible. Let's go. I cannot see that hawk from here. I cannot see it from here. I thought I would be able to, but apparently not. Unfortunately, the rain has continued. It's not really heavy, but it is a nuisance. What was that I just heard? I may be hearing some chipmunks off to our left, but I'm not positive. Okay, I can just, from here anyway, I can just see the top part of that hawk. And let's see if we can take a look from here. And maybe, possibly figure out who it is. I had believed it was Big Red, and now more than before, I believe it is Big Red. Maybe. Aren't you beautiful? So, not the best view ever, but still a nice view of Big Red. Good to see you. So, if you tuned in late, well, actually, if you tuned in on time, rather than early, like I started on time, or early, had a better view of the back of this hawk, and I found an angle here to get a view of the front. You can see we're looking at the top of Martha Van Rensselaer Hall. And this seems to be Big Red. I could see all of her from, you know, from head to tail from the other side, but she was facing away. And we'll go looking for Arthur very shortly. Isn't she cute? She's cute. As I mentioned moments ago, the rain has continued. It's not raining hard, but it's raining enough to be a nuisance in terms of lenses and windows and things like that, but not a big deal. I'm not complaining much. But I think we'll go and we'll look for Arthur and see if we can find him. I wouldn't mind seeing him. Of course, that's always the case. She's a gorgeous hawk. Look at her. Now, when we first started looking at her, or when I first started looking at her, before I believe most of you joined, she did seem to possibly have something of interest, you know, in her sights. May have been another bird, maybe may have been Arthur, could have been, you know, some prey potentially, but she was moving around as if like she saw something of interest. Now she kind of looks like something's of interest again. Maybe. Look at how cute. we'll look for just a few more moments, and then I think we'll move on and go see if we can maybe hopefully find Arthur. Oh, there's a chip. I wonder if she saw it. I don't know if she has line of sight, but there was, all of a sudden on the sidewalk to my left, there was a chipmunk there. I wonder. But now I cannot believe she could see it. It's possible, but I doubt it. It went into an area where I think her view would be blocked. Okay, let's move on and see if we can go find Arthur. Bye, baby. As I get closer to her, I am almost unable to see her at all. I can just, yeah, I can see just the very top of her head right now. Now I can't see anything. Would like for it to stop raining today, just so we can have a walk without the need for an umbrella or any and without any interference at Sapsucker. But we'll see what happens. Still there. Just for a chickadee and some blue jays. One or two blue jays. Hold on a second, I want to look at something. Never mind. Although the chickadee call has me wondering. Okay, let's keep going. Look around. I think we're gonna miss this light. Yes. Hotel Bradfield is clear. Not that I expected anyone there, but it never hurts to check. You never know. It's really not the time of year for them to be there, really. But every once in a while. It's almost a fine mist that's falling right now, rather than ordinary rain. But it's it's enough to block our view. First started from here from the campus. Oh, I see somebody. I was gonna say when I first started, or soon after. Who is that? Almost looks like there's a belly band. A fairly prominent one. But let's have a closer look. 1 second. Huh? Did she come here already? How'd she do that? No. Unless that was Arthur back there. It's possible. Let's take a look. I wonder if that was Arthur back there. Might have been. That may be what we were seeing. Or whom we were seeing. It's tempting to go right back there and see if that other hawk is still there. Hi, cute. Guess what? We're going back. Hi, baby. Hope to see you pretty soon. All right, we're going to go back. I want to see if that other hawk is still there. Our departure, Big Red, should not mean that we are not at all less enamored with you than we normally are. But I want to go see if that was your mate back there. We're fond of both of them. What we'll do is I'll go to where I was originally, and we won't get I have a feeling that was Arthur, but now if that hawk is not where not there, then all we have is confusion. At least all I have is confusion. And, well, I can't tell from here. Can't see from here at all. Still can't see. And that hawk is still there. So, thing, leaving enough room for people to get through it if they have to. Okay, let's try again from here. So this is probably Arthur. Why does my camera strap keep getting in the way like that? That's very annoying. Extremely. Okay. Yeah, I guess it is Arthur. Okay. Cute. Hi. Good to see you. Good to see you both. The face looks a lot like Big Red's. Obviously, they're very similar, and who knows, maybe lighting is at work also. Turn around. There we go. So this hawk is on Martha Van Rensselaer Hall, Human Ecology. And the other one that we saw, Big Red, who almost certainly was Big Red, or we can, was more obvious. She was on the top of, on the cell phone or whatever cellular tower atop Riley Robb Hall. So it's good to see them both. Uh-oh. Someone's going to take off. By the looks of things. Turn this way, before you leave. Well, maybe you're not leaving. Turn this way anyway. Look over here. See, I don't know if that's permanent or not, but the pipe that Arthur is on, I don't know if it's permanent. Again, it's holding this this chimney stack, pipe, whatever. I don't know if it's permanent, but it's not. Arthur's not on top of the building, the main building itself, the regular roof, the main roof. So if he were, we could probably get a better look. That does look like Arthur. Turn this way anyway. At least from here. Now we don't have a completely clear view, but I don't see any band. So this does seem to be Arthur. Again, we're looking at the top of Martha Van Rensselaer Hall. And we just left Big Red a few minutes ago, and she was on top of Riley Robb Hall. Not much going on, not surprising. You know, it is raining lightly, so, you know, probably discourages them from some activities. We're not going to be here too long, but we'll be here a while. I mean, if it's raining like this, maybe no hurry to get to Sapsucker just yet. That being said, wouldn't be surprised if he's going to leave soon, but I mean, he doesn't look like he's about to take off in a second, but I think he's kind of thinking about it. Regardless, it's been good to see them both today. We saw Big Red last week, never did see Arthur. Have to remember, I see discussions about appearances and things like that. You have to remember, when it's rainy, you know, appearances can definitely change. Feathers get wet, and the fact is, though, I mean, at any time, a given hawk's appearance can look different, whether it's through you know, for molting reasons, or happens to be windy, or whatever. I mean, we've seen times like on a hot day, boy, that hawk looks so skinny. Well, it's because the feathers aren't puffed out for insulation purposes, you know. Then on a cold day, you know, everything's all puffed out, and you know, the hawk will appear significantly larger. You know, things like that. If a hawk is about to take off, it, you know, takes on a certain posture. If it's comfortably just sitting there and not really even looking at anything, it's another issue. I think we'll go and take a look at Big Red. Might as well. Well, it's obviously very good to see him. Okay. Let's go and see if we can catch up with Big Red again. see you. Like I said, it's like a heavy mist of rain falling, and it's not making things easy for us. At least once we get to Sapsucker, we might have to deal with it. I don't want to have to carry an umbrella. I really don't. Keep both hands free for use, for carrying the camera. And I do not want to have to worry about water getting on the lens and ruining the view. So, for the moment, stop raining, please. How about stopping for the rest of the day? If she is just there and just hanging out, we may just look at her briefly and then continue to look around the campus a bit. You never know, we may see someone else. It's not necessarily likely, but it's possible. So let's see if she's still up there. And she's not. Hope. I mean, we tried to apologize, right, before we left? I hope she wasn't offended. My fault, it's Arthur's, because he didn't land in a good spot for us. Of course, I have no idea where she went. all I know, she went and flew near Arthur, and we just didn't see her. Come on, Subaru. Let's go. Seems to be getting dark, but I believe it's at this point more due to the, just the darkening sky, the clouds, than to the lateness of the hour. It's not that late just yet. Also, the rain has picked up. Oh, I see somebody. Looks like Big Red again. Hey, baby. Now, let's see if we can go find a spot from which to get a better look. I don't know if that's going to be possible. See her from here? It's so dark up there. Yes, I can see her. Just get things a little better. Okay. The angle will be tough, but I think I can do it. So she's on top of Barton Hall right now. And hopefully I won't get light or rain on the lens here. And you'll be able to see her. Oh, she just took off. And she's now, yes, continuing on. She just took off. I'm sorry. All right, gotta go. I wish I had really been set, because it's just beautiful. She spread her wings and then just kind of glided off. She didn't have to do much to to get moving. Come on, Honda, let's go. I guess that she went to towards Sage Hall, but I may be wrong. We'll find out. And she did. Or there's somebody there on top of Sage Hall. I don't know if I can see right now. Oh, green light. I could see right now she's at the at the top near the the top of the spire or whatever you want to call it, and what I don't know is if it's difficult to see up there from down here, just angle wise and everything like that. But I'll give it my best shot. Still up there. You know what? Let's do this. Why is that not brighter? That's much better. And we're barely going to be able to see her from here because of the angle. But let's give it a shot anyway. I'll lighten it up. Actually, that could be worse. Hi, baby. Good to see you. I just waved. we're going to leave for sapsucker pretty soon, rain or no rain. To me, the way she's looking, and I mean, it almost looks like she is actively hunting, rain or no rain. And she looks like she's looking for a meal. She's looking down towards the ground from what I can tell. So again, she's on top of Sage Hall. We've seen Arthur already on top of Martha Van Rensselaer Hall. We had seen Big Red earlier on top of Riley Robb Hall, and then on Barton Hall. Briefly on Barton Hall. And now, again, she's on Sage Hall. And she looks like she's actively seeking out prey. It's just my opinion. Isn't she cute? We'll stay here a few more minutes, and then I think we have to get going. Very good to see them both today. Now, if she does take off, I won't be able to stay with her just because of the way everything is. The way I'm set up, the tree's in the way, you name it. Oh, she's gorgeous. And she took off, and obviously, and she's headed now. I think she went to the ground. She saw something. I don't know if I'll be able to find her, but I kind of doubt it. But it's possible. I don't see her. I don't know where she is. But she seemed, she did seem to be headed towards the ground from when I last saw her. Her legs were lowered. Okay, I don't see her. At least I don't think I do. Let me switch cameras. she had gone towards the ground somewhere in that area. But I don't see her now. And she, for all I know, she went down towards the ground, and maybe she landed in a tree. She may not have even gone all the way to the ground. I have lost sight of her. Lost sight of it. Now I just want to see if maybe she can go there. Okay, I'm gonna set you down. I think it's time we headed back towards, or we headed to Sapsucker. Good to see them both, though. I'm glad we did. Wouldn't have minded seeing what happened there, but sometimes trees and buildings and other things get in the way. Okay, let's make our way towards Sapsucker, though. Let me just see to something. Go ahead, go ahead. These wires drive me nuts. Okay. Oh, here. No, let's hear from the guy. There we go. Hi, Big Red. Hi, Arthur. By the way, this is And the Story Goes by Brian Simpson, off of the album It's All Good. I've had the album for years now, but all of a sudden, in the last several days, I've come to really like this song. So, that's why I put it. And we don't want to hear this. Or this. Or this. Or this. Next. starlings. No. No. Yeah, actually, since we're here, no more music. Now, with things wet like this, and you know it's getting dark, I don't know what we're gonna see, if anything, but we'll give it our best shot. I believe I see some starlings. I'm not really hearing anybody. Looks like 6 starlings. I would dry those side windows, and as the breeze goes through, I mean, it feels cool. I'm going to have to bundle up a bit.